Alright, good morning guys. We're going to run through this real quick, the homework from last night. So we start with -4, +2 would be here, and this is Q. The second one is -2, +4, that would be there. We'll call that R. And then we have -1, +1, and we call that S. So what we have is a triangle looks like that. Now we're going to reflect this across the y-axis. And the easiest way to do this is that the locations, the -4, 2, and the -2, 4, and the -1, +1, when we change them, the y stays the same and we take the opposite of the x value. So the opposite of the x value would be +4, 2. The opposite of the x would be +2, 4. And the opposite of the x value would be 1, 1. So now when we go to graph this, 1, 1 is here. This would be S prime. 2, 4 would be here. That would be R prime. And the last one would be 4, 2, which would be Q prime. So there is the reflection across the y-axis. So Q prime, we said was 4, 2. S prime, we said is 1, 1. And R prime is 2, 4. Alright, that's the first one. So first thing I'm going to do is plot these points. I've got 4, 2, so that's over 4 down 2. 4, -2. Then I've got 4, +2. And then I've got 6, -2. So it looks like this is a right triangle. 4, -2 was T. 4, +2 was U. 6, -2 was V. Let's put these through the change to reflect it over the y-axis. And the change is that when you reflect it over the y-axis, the y stays the same and you take the opposite of the x value. So if y stays the same and you take the opposite of x, that's going to be -4, -2. This is going to be -4, +2. And if x, we take the opposite, that's going to be -6, -2. So let me graph these ones. These are going to be our reflection over the y-axis. So I've got -4, -2. That one's there. I've got -4, +2. And I have -6, -2. And this is T, V, U prime. So U prime is -4, 2. V prime is -6, -2. And T prime is -4, -2. Alright, let's go to the next one. So I'm going to start by graphing this. I've got 2, -1. That's W. Then I have 5, -2. 5, -2 is X. Then I have 5, -5, which is Y. And then I have +2, -4. So it looks like we have some kind of a quadrilateral that's a parallelogram. And we're going to reflect this across the y-axis. And so what we can do is take our points, 2, -1, that's W, and then we got 5, -2, that's X, we've got 5, -5, That's y. And we've got 2, -4. And now what we're going to do is we're going to reflect that across the y-axis. And when we do that, the x changes. So we'll take the opposite of the x, and the y stays the same. The opposite of 5 is -5, and the -2 stays the same. The opposite of 5 is -5, and the y stays the same. The opposite of 2 is -2, and the y stays the same. So now let's graph this. I've got -2, -1, which is w prime. I've got -5, -2. That's x prime. I've got -5, -5. That's y prime. And I've got -2, -4. And that one is z prime. Alright, let's go to the next one. Alright, I'm going to start by graphing this. I've got 2, 2. I've got 7, 4. And this is J, K. I've got 9, -2. That's L. And I have 3, -1. That is M. This quadrilateral looks like a trapezoid. And I've got 2, 2. That's going to be J. K is 7, 4. L is 9, -2. M is 3, -1. Now, remember when we reflect across the y stays the same. The x we take the opposite of. So the opposite of 2 is -2. The y value stays the same. The opposite of 7 is -7. The y stays the same. The opposite of 9 is -9. The y stays the same. The opposite of 3 is -3. The y stays the same. Now let's graph that. So I've got -2, +2. That's going to be J prime. -7, +4. -7, +4 is K prime. -9, -2. That one is going to be L prime. -3, -1. That is M prime. Alright. These are super easy. I'm just going to run through them real quick. All you have to tell if it's a reflection over the x or a reflection over the y. Well, the one thing we know is that if it's a reflection over the x stays the same. And if it's a reflection over the y stays the same. So as we look at this, which part stayed the same? The x did. So that's a reflection over the x-axis. On the second one, the y's stayed the same. That's a reflection over the y-axis. On this part here, it's the y's that stayed the same. So it's a reflection over the y-axis. And on the last one, the x's stayed the same. It's a reflection over the x-axis. That does it for the homework from last night. If you have any questions, make sure to hop on the Google Help Me.